And the upgrades all right. He did cram some villagers in, but again, put that storehouse on the long side here. And now joeybadz is aged up until the stars expire. Adds a lot more villagers. Isn't aged up yet though. Now he's starting it. Probably could have gotten up a little bit sooner. We've got a lot of wood in the bank. I would have preferred to see him wall this off as well. This type of walling I always find a little bit peculiar. I mean, I guess a lot of his units can garrison in and out, but I'm not a huge fan of blocking up my town center like that. Unless I'm anticipating, which maybe he's well, I can't because I need to put them up here. I mean, I could see putting them up here, but yeah, I don't know. Better, 5 more vills. Bigger army. What's Joey doing? Barracks army here, okay. Getting a 3rd town center. But even at least with your army the mobile army that he has, at least like pressure these walls or do something to force Joey to have to make decisions about what to do. Up through Dionysus. So in this situation, I am skater. I have now just scouted this town center. I know, okay, he just put 600, 700 resources when you count build time into this town center. I would really be looking at a push onto this with bronze. I would not be responding with my own town center. I would push this with a really strong bronze. Probably, you could probably go with Toxotes maybe here. Because of how choked up this area is, and just go Toxotes Hippias, get your upgrades, push into this, do a nice strong full pop 2 town center push into this, and you'd probably be pretty decent at it. Like when I come in right here right now and I see how unupgraded all of these units are, I'm coming in full force right here. I'm all in on this. This isn't what you do. No, you don't necessarily have to kill the town center. You just kill the barracks. Kill the villager, kill the military production, and then just push right through and get on the gold. Why does it say I'm just streaming again? Did my stream cut out? Nice to get over here. Oh, we got the Monument to Pharaohs coming up. I would always, as well, the first tier of armory upgrades are essentially free. Get them every time. See, look how much pressure just these 3 stupid Hippicon are doing. Even killed that monument as well. This is another one of those kind of, behind the scenes mistakes that really causes a lot of problems. But yeah, I would have just gone in Hippicon, not infantry here, because of how close this area is. Just Hippicon, Toxotes, just pushed, got control of this area, and then just spread out. Kill the villagers here. The gold mines are down here. Just run past. Not a fan of matching a town center when the opponent has already built that town center, because then you're essentially saying, I'm going to do the same thing as you, but now I'm a little bit behind. He's actually ahead in villagers because of the raid, and he had the first town center up a little bit earlier. But yeah, I would have just very much preferred to not see this and just power in, get your super strong Dionysus upgrades, get your armory upgrades, and I would cut out one of these lines here because you are putting quite a bit of resources into 3 different military lines. I mean, you're heavy cavalry, heavy infantry, heavy archers all at the same time. And if you can cut one of those lines out, you save quite a bit of resources. I mean, what's the cost here? 600 plus 300. You're saving, what, 900 resources by skipping one of these lines. So I would recommend that. Now we have Horus up. And lots of resources. We can age up too over here. Laying up. Pretty cute Secret of the Titans. Who does that? That's kind of funny. Oh, we're aging up Artemis here. I don't think he noticed that fight there. So he took some bad losses there. The one thing in Age of Mythology, with how strong upgrades are, is you really don't want to be behind in Age. Oh, is it a bug? Okay. But yeah, he's actually holding up this fight okay. I really would like to see bronze here, because you don't want to lose control of this part of the map. You really have to bronze this. Should have bronzed it right away. I mean, you have Artemis to kind of save your butt here, but you'd rather use bronze to save your butt, and then use Artemis down here. But yeah, the sooner... I know there's always kind of that eagerness to like save the god power for the most magical time, where you're going to get just the magically most out of it because you found the perfect spot. But a lot of times, the sooner you get your power out of something, the more of an effect it has on the game. A 13-minute bronze that wins you a fight at 13 minutes is of more value than a 17-minute bronze that wins you that fight. Because the 13-minute bronze will have given you 4 more minutes worth of value. And I would have done the bronze right away just to clean this fight up, win it, get control of this area right away. Still doing well though, and maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe he'll get like an even better use of bronze later. Yeah, just imagine all this isn't actually an attack at some point. Oh yeah, like before all of this. How about Skater be the one who's attacking? I'm actually... It's going a lot better for him than I thought. I thought that... I mean, joeybadz too is, I guess, also... Because he's got Tornado, right? He hasn't ever used Tornado. So again, it's one of those things where when you have the advantage, maybe use it. And we have the Earthquake. Does get it aggressively, so that's cool. We also have Serpents. Okay, okay. Would probably... I would fall back here a little bit. As, now we have the Tornado response. That's not the ceasefire, though. I'm almost positive that the Tornado does damage through ceasefire. Yeah, it does. So you don't want to Tornado this, or a ceasefire that. Kind of a waste of a ceasefire. Panic, I guess, is what sets in, I guess. I've been there, done that. But you don't want to use the ceasefire there. But what I'm worried about here, now that we'll pause the game a little bit and take a look at where we're at. I'm worried, very worried, about fighting fighting down a line. Oh, I guess he's about to get it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you don't know, we will take a look at it here. No, keep paused. Each line upgrade is stronger as it goes on, and almost your Mythic Age champion upgrade is like 3 times as good as the first line. So if you see your opponent up on you, which now he has champion, it doesn't matter, but be very careful because you are fighting behind a ton of stats. But look how fast these cav are just melting, and now we got the bronze. That's not the time to use the bronze, though. I like the Polyphemus special. But yeah, you're kind of just fighting with half the army here. The rest are up here distracted, so I understand I guess the mindset behind the bronze, but you want to have all your units in it. We have another citadel. The goal here, though, isn't to push through this right now. The goal is still to hit the gold mines. And I'm going to guess when I turn off or switch over that we're going to see a ton of very vulnerable villagers on these gold mines up here. Well, yeah, we got 19 villagers here. How are we doing on gold down here? Almost out. Trade is very inefficient compared to mining. And if you can stop the gold mining in a situation like this, you can really get yourself ahead in economy. Though he is ahead on economy already. Are we getting the... Okay, we do have Shafts of Plagues. That's a fantastic upgrade. This divine damage does so much damage. Yeah, it's technically like a poison. So 0.25. It's like a damage and a half of true damage over time for each shot. 3 Citadel though. That's pretty cool. Champion Spears have a ton of upgrades. Yeah, these Champion Spears are scary. You just can't be using Hippocon into these Champion Spears at all. And do we have enough buildings here from red? Probably. At least not close to the fight. And this is where gaining control of the middle would have been better, because all of the reinforcement buildings are like way up here. If you could have like put your buildings here to be able to push through, that'd be nice. But this is an interesting kind of scenario here. We even have some mercenaries because we've got this. Neither player has the ability to jump the cliffs, so you gotta fight through here. In which case, what I'm doing here is I'm turning this into a ranged unit fight. Skaters should wall this off and then just start slowly doing kind of a death ball of Toxotes, basically, with some like Petrobolus behind it. And then just clogging this area up with buildings and such, so that he just basically makes a huge choke point all through here. Good pressure. But see, the worry is once he gets down here and the spearmen are able to spread out, Joey will be able to hold. we might just be back where we are. But there's a lot of units here from our good friend in red. And looking nice push here, actually. And we have a Titan Gate. All right, all right. There's the Titan Gate there. A little too far forward here. Looks like he is slowly phasing out of... Titan Freak you did work out, yeah. He's phasing out of the Hippicon, so that's good. I like that. I would just love to see a couple fortresses here with some Petrobolus behind this. Just to start plugging away at some of what we got. I would also like to see a few of these units just get sent up here. And really put a hurt on joeybadz economy, but Skater's looking pretty good here. Joey's kind of way behind in economy. Yeah, this the champion Toxotes with this upgrade do some damage, so this is looking pretty good here for Skater. Joey doesn't have an answer for the Toxotes, and that's the problem here. And mass Toxotes are kind of an easy... It's an easy unit to use and make to do well, because killing them takes a ton of work. You would really have to kind of outplay in order to take out this many Toxotes, because if you're going to make slingers, you got to really have good micro, otherwise they're just going to start shooting at the stupid hoplites on the front line. So this is... The mass archer ball here is a really good idea, because it's just so hard to counter. And this push is really scary for Joey's... Got all these citadels, all this population room, but he just doesn't have units, and now he's starting to bring in some chariot archers, but it may probably be a little too late here, because one citadel is going to go down, and Joey is kind of panic building way back here. Some very unupgraded chariot archers, missing all line upgrades. And really weird to see mercenary cavalry. Wait, he's got all his armory techs? Wow. I guess both do. I don't even know if I've ever gotten these techs, actually. I don't think I've ever researched them. Ooh, shoves him back. But here comes the Titan, and there's no Titan from blue anywhere, right? Oh, so we got the Titan here. And he also benefits from the 5% hit points. I don't know how many extra hit points that is that he gets from 5%, but it's a lot of hit points. So here comes the Titan marching in. Nice to see a Titan. We don't see those very often. We'll have him finish off the... Oh, he wants in on this fight. All right. That's a really nice move with the Toxotes behind it because of how much room it makes. We still just have unupgraded chariot archers. Okay, I want to get a picture of this pretty soon. I might pause this to try to get like a... This is kind of cool. Red looks good. Red's a good color for Greek. Oh, he's kind of... Just kill this! There we go. There we go. One more hit. There we are. There we are. All right. Yeah, this is looking good for Skater. I don't have quite as good of a panorama shot here, but I could still probably get it here. But all right, so Skater does get a win here. As disappointed as I saw him in the Discord channel, I thought maybe he got swept 3-0. But yeah, this wasn't bad. I mean, he went for a very slow, kind of methodical approach, and in the end, the difference really between this game and the other two is that there was no huge, massive mistake early. And then all of a sudden he's fighting a fair match the entire game through, and then he wins it. So yeah, I think if you're Skater here, you can. Well, yeah, you lost 2-1, but there's a decent amount of optimism that you could still have because the one game that you didn't make a huge mistake in is the one that you won. So you kind of can just realize, okay, what do I need to work on? Is well, the big mistake early. Um, watch that auto queue town center when you reach age 2. I mean, get that thing running, and then you might be fine. And I know it's easier said than done. I mean, mistakes happen. Things People forget things. If you'll forget your auto queue once in a while, but the thing with that is there's not a whole lot to say that a whole lot of tips to give beyond that because game one was a loss because of no reaction to Ancestor's Eclipse on the economy and losing 10 villagers. You losing what a third of your economy at the 8-minute mark is game over. Having a town center idle for 5 minutes from 4 minutes to 9 minutes is game over. And then the one game that you don't have a big mistake like that, you win. So yeah, it's just mitigate the big issues, the big mistakes, is kind of what to focus on. But yeah, overall, I mean, technologies are all there. Um, I would have been a lot more aggressive here, but that's also my style of game. I mean, if this style works for you, then certainly do it. Let's just avoid the huge mistake early. And from joeybadz standpoint here, I'm not. I feel like he was just way behind economically in this game. Yeah. So I'm wondering if there were some missed technologies or something. It seems like Joey really wanted to focus on getting like his citadels and a ton of favor put into that, but that probably put him behind economically and other stuff. I mean, still decent economy, but I kind of wonder why is Joey so far behind here in this game? Because that's for there being no villagers really getting raided. Was he at PopCap here for a while or what? Why was there was no villagers made for 12 minutes to 14 and a half? That's a lot of idle time here for I'm not sure why. Must have been housed or something. There was some sort of mistake here that Joey made. I mean, he has resources through this whole time. Has food. So something happened for Joey. The big mistake, if you were to go back and look at Joey, is try to figure out what happened at the 12-minute mark that we basically flatlined here for 10 minutes. I mean, you're going to be a little behind for economy being Egyptian, but a little bit. This is a little bit more than probably it should have been. So yeah, Skater, I think looking at this, I mean, you can pick and choose a few things and maybe try to control the center a little bit earlier. Um, but the kind of the behind the scenes, I mean, really good economy. Um, other than this little bit of a scary push here, where Joey maybe could have pushed through an early mythic if he would have used the tornado aggressively up here. But he kind of ran out of steam. Joey pushed all the way forward here, ran out of steam, and then had to use tornado defensively, and then was just way behind in economy. Um, but yeah, I mean, personally, I'd play a little differently, but if it works for you. And macro's good. Um, this transition away from Hippocon was good when he had all these spearmen and changing into Taxodi, which basically means the spearmen are useless, was really good. You get a Titan out. Really, really well done. I don't really have any problems with this game. So yeah, good. Good kill death ratio. That'll be your. You do kill a lot of villagers there at the end, of course. But yeah, well done in this game. And yeah, just didn't give yourself a chance in the first two. Um, a bit of self-inflicted mistakes cost the first two games. So all right, that's it for the recorded game review. I'm gonna try to get if I could figure out the photo mode again. This I think this would be like a cool view going this way into the base here. And then we need to get rid of this maybe. No, I just so I can see, but I can keep the chat up. Just move it over here. So if I want to go down, I wish like holding Alt would let you move. This is just so awkward, I feel like. These maybe it's just me, but these just don't make much sense. Actually, too, I need to make it look like that. And then we need to pan. No, not pan, rotation. And then, why is this so hard for me? One tree's kind of in the way. Could you have chopped this tree down? Use the presets. What are the presets? Oh. Okay, yeah, this is a lot better. It's a little too dark. Lighting presets. We want day, but we also need to have... I can't see. It's not a desert. Storm? No. I don't know if that quite fits. I do like this Pegasus flying here in the background. I don't know. Now everything's backwards, though. What happens if I want to rotate all the way around? What happens if we point it this way? I don't know. I'm no photographer here. You know, we could look at the Titan coming into the town. This isn't bad. Yeah, it does look kind of bad. I kind of agree. I like this view though. This looks a little better. I would like to get some clouds. Is there a cloudy sky? This looks. Yeah, it needs. I mean, this kind of goes with we're kind of the the doom and gloom kind of scenario we've got here. Night doesn't look bad. Because yeah, you kind of want to have a bit of a contrast between all the color. Okay, I want to. Holy smokes, this is so hard. What is this villager? Yeah, the villager is looking over like, oh shoot. She has no care. If I take a picture, is this thing going to be idle here? I like this. Typical woman has no idea what's going on. They, yeah, she's kind of distracted. She kind of takes away from the rotation. She kind of takes away a little bit. I want him in the middle. And kind of the cavalry kind of running around. This looks okay. It's really just the guy in the background. But whatever. Okay, how do we take a picture then? Yeah, this dude's like, I'm out, fellas. I'm out. What do I? Oh, screenshot. Print screen. He's not quite centered. I have to. Why can't I scroll with the arrows? Who designed this? How do I move it? Like, why do the arrows not do anything here? This random blue. What is this random blue thing? What happens if I go forward? Get past that. No, then it cuts off the hippicon. I don't like this blue thing here. I'm taking way too much time. All right, press print screen. You're right. I'm just, by golly. Does that save a screenshot though? Screenshots. What do we got here? Oh, this is the old boys team photo. If you haven't ever seen it, me, Rifang, and Boyd there. You know, I had this is our Liquipedia team photo, and someone told me it was not appropriate and it could not be used. I'm a little upset about that. Um, directory, folder directory. Oh, there we are. Look at that. All right. Okay. How do I get out of here? All right. Okay. What do we do now? Do. So at some point later tonight, I do have to do the update. Um, for the season, but I do have a little bit of time before that. But I gotta go check on the little guy here. Little guy's a little sick. Got him on my monitor over here. He's sleeping peacefully. But the wife wants me to give him some medicine at 1, and it is 1 o'clock, so. Well, but you could forget you played the series that way. Can I put on a replay? What's the most recent game I played? Well, that didn't work. What in the world happened there? Try that again. Guess we're not watching that one. Did I lose this one? Oh yeah, I lost this one. We can't watch that. There'd be no way I gotta put on a game that I lost. This one wasn't bad. Wait, there's no view lock anymore? I was just gonna set a recorded game with view lock on. You don't have view lock anymore? Huh. Well, maybe that's just a sign. How about I just end it at that? I might actually be back in a couple hours. We will just trim off the fat of the thing here, and then when I get done helping out the little guy, I will get to updating the league and getting week 2 in review, and find, like, I don't know, it's too late now, like 5 substitutes for this one division that doesn't want to play their games. But oh well, that happens. But anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, view lock doesn't exist anymore. We're losing features 20 years after the game. But all right, I'll catch all y'all later. I probably give me a few hours. I'll probably be back as long as something's okay. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and we'll be back another time for some more recorded games. I like doing the recorded games. It's nice to try to give everybody a spotlight. I've got a few divisions yet I got to do. Try to get a few more players, and I'll try to get, when the playoffs start next week, try to get a few of the playoff matches cast as well. So that's it, everybody. I'll catch y'all later.